This is one of Japan's oldest traditions, and it's something you have to try if you're visiting. This is Sento culture. Right now, I'm in the Sumida area of Tokyo, and behind me is Daikoku-yu. This is hands down one of the most traditional and famous retro bathhouses here in Tokyo, and I'm very excited to take you along. But before we go inside, look at the view. Skytree is just standing right there in front, and I mean, does it get more picturesque than that? I don't think so. Not only is it famous and popular today for people, but it's been around since 1949. That's the Showa era, so it's a very long, lot of history, and it's the perfect place to start our Sento journey. So let's head on inside. At the front of most Sento, you'll see this noren, which is like a Japanese shop curtain, and I feel like it adds to the atmosphere. I'm going to explain some of the rules about Sentos. Like many places in Japan, at the entrance we need to take off our shoes. You take off your shoes, and then you're going to put them inside a shoe locker. You can pick any number when they have the wooden board. Ta-da! And if it's a rainy day, because who doesn't want to go soak in a bath on a rainy day, you can actually use these umbrella lockers, which are so cute. Because in Japan people do steal umbrellas. Usually you can't film inside of Sento or onsen, but luckily I've got permission, so thank you very much. Wow. You can see that this is a very famous place because on the wall we have all these signatures from important celebrities and established people in Japan. This is my first time actually visiting inside, so I'm really excited as a big Sento fan. When you come to Sento, you'll usually have a desk where you can pay for your ticket. This place is cash only, so make sure if you're visiting Sento you bring cash. You can buy towels, you can buy shampoo, so we have a bunch of things here for sale, razors, toothbrushes, honestly a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna just give you a little tour of the bathhouse, so come along with me. This is the blue curtain, which means male, and then on the other side we have the ladies, so come on through. Wow, this is certainly an authentic traditional Sento bathhouse. You can see that it looks like it's just been around for a really long time. We've got wooden architecture and design. These are the lockers where you're going to put your clothing. When you come into this space, it's the changing area. So you're going to take off your clothes and your bag and put it in here. And make sure you use the key to keep your belongings safe. I'm just going to take off my socks because we're going to go through. I'm not going to get changed yet. Once you get changed, you're going to go through here, which is the bathhouse. Before going into the Sento, the most important thing, and this is a big rule, is to wash your body because you want to clean yourself before you get into the communal bath. So we have these shower spaces here. When you take a bath, you're going to make sure you pick up a little seat as well as a bucket. Wash your body. They have shampoo and conditioner and body soap usually, and if they don't have it, you can buy it usually at the desk or you can bring it yourself. And then once you've showered, you get to go inside and soak, which is the fun part. Depending on the Sento you go to, there'll be different baths, but this place seems to have like the traditional ones that you'll find at a lot of places. You'll have the super jet, as well as like a body massage, then like a kind of place to sit down and enjoy the water. And then over here, we have this tiny looking bath, and you might be like, oh, this looks so lovely. Beware, this is actually cold water. A lot of people, including myself, have accidentally gone in there and been like, ah, it's so cold. This is the Mizuburo. Over here, of course, we have the nice classic Sento, which is warm water. And it can be a bit hot, so maybe go in not too fast. Outside is the Rotenburo, which is the outside Sento. Personally, I love going outside because you can breathe in the fresh air and it's not too hot, so this is perfect, and we get a little view of the sky. In a lot of Sento, they'll actually rotate which side is the male and female because depending on the Sento, they might have different baths available, different sizes. So there is one more huge outdoor bath that I'm going to take you to in a moment, but there's still one more thing I need to show you. Another common aspect to a Sento is of course a sauna room, but I won't be going in today, but they're always here. They even had an upstairs space where you could relax in a hammock with a view of Skytree. Pretty neat, huh? But let's go back inside and keep going around to one of the most important areas. When you're done with your bath, of course you dry yourself here before going into the change room, so you can bring a little towel. You can sit here, dry your hair, and do your makeup and get ready to look perfect. We'll go outside again. The relaxing doesn't stop in the bath. When you get out, you can actually sit in one of these relaxing chairs. Ooh, this is way more comfortable than I realized. You can just sit here and zone out. They also have some manga over there. This isn't relaxing. I don't know what is. Something you'll notice at a lot of Sento as well is that they'll have like scales, because I think, I could be wrong, but back in Japan in the day, the reason why Sento exists is because people didn't have a bath or a shower in their actual home. So they came to do all that stuff here. We're not gonna show my weight. It's time for me to go Sento. Hello from the Sento. I've just gotten in and it feels amazing. This is one of the most relaxing experiences, especially during the cold winter months. And the most magnificent thing about this particular Sento is the wall mural. So you can see behind me we have a Mount Fuji wall mural art. It's so stunning. The fact that it's like this light blue color with green, it kind of lightens up the whole room. That's not the only thing. There is a window in the far corner where I can see Skytree. Insanity. I have never been in a Sento like this before. This is another one of the unique bars they have, and today it's actually blueberry. Look, it's blue. Literally blue. It's really fun. You never know what kind of Sento they're gonna have when you visit, because they change these things regularly. My favorite location, the outdoor bath. And it's also the milky one, which is my favorite variety. It feels so nice to breathe in this fresh air. It's quite spacious. I didn't expect it to be this large. So you can try out almost, I think, 4, 5, 6 different baths. And oh my God, there's a Tanuki statue over there. So cute. That felt amazing. I feel so refreshed. And the best way to end an onsen dip is with onsen milk, one of my favorite Japanese traditions that is now one of my own traditions. Now, I usually only get pure milk, but today feels special. I want to indulge myself, so I'm gonna get Kohi Gyunyu as well. So this is the regular Gyunyu, Kohi Gyunyu, and they also have like a fruit milk and an Ichigo, so strawberry, but these are my two faves. They're 180 yen each, and something about just drinking out of a glass bottle, such a good feeling. Ja, kore kudasai. Okay, let's go. There was actually a bit of news that went around that these were going to stop being sold, but I'm relieved to see they're still all over the Sento and onsen in Japan. Maybe this is a bit too much gyunyu for one day, but no one can stop me. Kabai. That's good. I had to do it Link style. If you played Ocarina of Time, you know what I'm talking about. Usually I don't one gulp it, but I have another one, so I can do whatever I want. And then this one's a little sweet. Anyway, I'm just gonna relax here, take my time, and then head on to the next Sento because it's right around the corner. I'd like to just take this opportunity to say thank you to my Patreon community, who are the reason I'm able to make videos like this. This is not a sponsored video, I just had an idea to share Sento with you. So if you'd like to join our community, please feel free to check the link down below, where there's lots of BTS updates, Q&As that are happening over there, as well as much more. So thank you for that, and let's get back to the video. If you want to check out another place that's only about a 6-minute walk away in the same area, I'm going to take you there because this is owned by the same people, but it has a completely different feeling to it. Right behind me is a really cool Sento because it blends the old school bathing culture with a more modern, trendy, social vibe. This is Kogane-yu. I can't wait to show you around. Let's go. Now, the moment you walk in, the entrance is just so cool. I love the architecture, the design. And the reason it's like this is because it was renovated in 2020. It's been around since 1923, but bathing culture in Japan, it is dying. So they're like, what do we do? And they made it the coolest modern little bathhouse. So When we get to the entrance, you gotta take off your shoes as you do everywhere. Come up here. So this is where you're gonna put your shoes. Come around here. Look how awesome the entrance is. Like, we've got these stone kind of walls. It feels just so trendy. This is not normal for bathhouses. There's a DJ set where they've got music rolling. We've got beer. We have obviously the reception. I've got my towels because I'm about to go in for a dip. When you take a bath here, you can buy your tickets at this vending machine. It only costs 550 yen to go for a dip. I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's soak. So this is the ladies on the left and we have the men's on the right. They're practically the same, but the men's has a wider mizuburo, which is the cold bath, as well as a larger sauna. But I'm a girl and I'm gonna go on the girl side. So come in. Let's go through to the women's changing room. Let me just show you around though before I go for a dip while I've still got my clothes on. Come on over here. And welcome to the ladies' center. We have a bunch of different baths, hot ones along here and then one cold bath at the very end. And of course this is where you shower before you get in the center. There's a really cool cold bath out this way. And it's only on the men's side. This feels like we've come into a little bit of a cave. This is a cold bath, so don't jump in here thinking it's going to be really hot. That is chilly. It's pretty much winter still in Japan, so it's going to be cold. And then here we have a really nice sauna for the men's as well, which, woof, with clothing on, it's a little hot. The wall mural that I want to just point out is very different to some of the other center I'm visiting. It's very like modern but traditional. I like the way they're done. It's kind of like a calligraphy ink print style. This is the first bath I've hopped into here. It's the Tansanburo, which kind of means carbonated. And I was wondering how it was going to be carbonated. The moment I went in, all these bubbles appeared. So that was a fun experience. I've never had that before. Every time I visit Sento and I go with different people, it's fun finding out which bath their favorite is because it really does vary from person to person. For me personally, I really love the cloudy type baths, but outside the Mizuburo, this was an experience for sure. It was freezing cold though. So inside I went, I blow dried my hair. They even had a straightener here. But this place had something extra special after I finished my little dip. There's no better way to relax after a bath than with a beer. Alright, kanpai everyone. Woo! This might be my first time drinking a beer after a center. Ah, that tastes so refreshing. That's so crisp. I like the glass too. So yeah, this isn't typical. You can't always get draft beer at a center. And you can just chill and hang out here. They've got the music playing usually. And they actually get this beer from a brewery nearby. It's Babe Yotsume. So I like how the local community comes together. I love this place. I'm gonna come back here whenever I'm in the neighborhood. Might. There is another unique aspect to this Sento. They have their own accommodation space on the second floor, and I'm just giving you a really quick look because I thought it's really cool. When I was traveling around Japan, I would often stay in places like this. It's kind of like a little dormitory capsule room, and it's really cozy, fits one person. You can get clothing, and then I love this little touch. They give you the little onsen bowl where you've got your towel as well as, you know, a few essentials. I just love that concept. So you stay here, you enjoy the local neighborhood, and then you go for a dip in the morning and the evening. That's perfect. Brilliant. So the rooms we just checked out were the Western style. They have Japanese ones too. So if you come in here, this is a tatami style and it's elevated. I really like this too. I low-key probably, you know, because I love Japan and Japanese things, I'd go for this room. But both of them are really cozy. Dang. I just found out the prices of these. Of course it varies when you stay, but it starts from around 5,500 yen. That's insane. Dang. And it's quite intimate. There's only 4 rooms on this side and 4 rooms on the other side. So you can kind of book this out for your whole family or a group of friends. And have like a private Sento party. Upstairs they also have a kitchen space, and I love coffee, and it is actually the morning. So this is really special. It costs 2,100 yen, but I'm going to make like sauna coffee. I don't really know what's happening. We have some beans. And I'm literally gonna grind it myself. A good workout before or after your Sento dip. Oh, I've done like, made no progress. Who needs the gym when you could just make your own coffee every day? Oh my god. This is one of the coolest coffee experiences ever. Okay, so basically we're making a sauna style coffee. That's what I'm naming it. And I need to time this and add the right amount. So it's a little complicated, but we're already on the second round where I'm adding water. So once this reaches the end, I'm gonna add another 200 grams and then another 200 grams. But this is like so fun. What the heck? So good. Another 200 grams. Let's go. The fruits of my labor, is that what they say? The labors of my fruit, the fruits of my labor? The fruits of my labor, this is my coffee. Pretty good. And I'm sitting out here on this rooftop. And I'm gonna eat a burger, because they have burgers too. Let me know if you guys have ever tried Sento. Are you scared of bathing naked? Let me know down below, and thanks for joining.